Danganronpa.
Yeah, no, there's footprints going from C to A. There's no footprints going from C to A. There's only footprints going from A to exit. There's no. First I went to section C. Then I grabbed the poison. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yeah, no, you fucking didn't. You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder. After that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints when seen were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said. Then maybe she moves in weird direction. No, that doesn't make sense, because there would still be footprints. There would still be footprints. You lied to us, plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, the movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in. You went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A. Yeah, no, so you got some splaining to do there, girl. The footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence. New evidence? Masaka! That can't be! Oh, she's really just Edgeworthing us right now, isn't she? It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight. You done fucked up there, Byakugan. So much for your 360-degree vision. What the? A piece of glass? It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clues exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder. Imagine if he swallowed that fucking piece of glass and just died. That would be amazing. Well then. What is the shard of glass? Rec room window? It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? Wait, but we smashed that afterwards. But we smashed that later. That doesn't make any sense. The window we broke to get in was a light blue, just like that, so that must be it. You're right, must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did the shard of glass from the window get inside the bottle of poison? It was in section A. So how would it get in there? That doesn't make any sense. Why is she lying so hard? Because she's just going to get everyone killed. This doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. No, it's true. It's true because the glass was underneath it, so that means it would have to be Hina planted evidence when no one was looking. God damn it. She fucking lying, bitch. She's fucking lying. She's just lying. Like, why is she lying so hard? It's just frustrating. All she's doing is frustrating me right now, because that means that all that detective work that I was doing earlier, it meant nothing, because they can just be like, oh no, all this evidence though. All this evidence we're pulling out our asses. The locked room was unlocked. It absolutely was not in there. Someone planted it there after we got the door open. It had to be there the whole time. No, it doesn't have to be anything, dude. No, it wasn't. It has to be... No, it wasn't. Oh, for fuck's sake! You kidding me? The freaking... I know exact. Come on. So now I gotta wait. I gotta get there. There, okay, so because the glass was on top, because the glass was underneath it, which wouldn't make any sense. The glass would be on top of it otherwise. Scattered around the room. Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can, we also found pieces underneath the can. And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got in the room. Once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room and the bottle of poison. So someone came in. So when the door was open, they scooped up the bottle of poison, replaced it with the protein can, darted off to the chem lab before anyone got there and switched them. I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein. She knew. Yeah, no, it was suicide. It was suicide. So I was right from the beginning, and they just made up all this bullshit and fake clues to just hide an obvious suicide. Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room. No. Fuck, no, it's not. No, it's not. I goofed. What if it was no, it had to be Sakura, because Sakura had the thing on her feet. Yeah, because Sakura, she drank it. So is Sakura apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way! On the contrary, we know for a fact she went up the chem lab right into the section full of poisons. We're not lying, though. Like, Hina, stop being a fucking idiot. The moment of truth. Like, seriously, you're gonna be... Okay, so I think this is the end, yeah? Oh god, I'm losing the tempo now. Hang on, I gotta focus, I'm gonna lose it. And every time I reload, it ups the fucking tempo. God damn. Final strike! Do you have any proof that Sakura... Yellow powder... Boom. Gotcha, bitch! Gotcha, bitch! Breakra! Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. The powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab? Sakura must have been standing right where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And then Sakura walked in it later. When Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she's able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking? But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C? Because she wanted to fucking kill herself. No, why are you trying to fucking... Why are you trying to get yourself killed? I like how Chihiro's portrait is, like, really, really short. Poor Chihiro. She didn't deserve to go out the way she did. It was her. That's the first time we've had to pick a dead person. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Imagine if I picked Chihiro. The one who killed Sakura was Chihiro from beyond the grave. What? The killer was Sakura? Oh no. Yeah, no, it was super suicide, dude. It was been suicide from the all beginning. So when I got the poison, she barricaded herself in the room, she drank it, and so all she could end her own life. That explains why she couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because, of course, Sakura wanted to... I like how we could have shifted the blame onto Byakuya and be like, you fucking did it, you asshole. You edited the goddamn crime scene again. I'm sure she locked herself in so no one could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locker room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? Oh, boy. When we found your body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway. That's when you picked up the bottle. And yeah, so she was just standing behind us, and just while we weren't looking. Oh god, this is just bad because we might as well have just gone right here without doing any fucking detective work because all of our clues turned out to be irrelevant. That's annoying and dumb, and it's just ugh. It's the worst case ever. It's so annoying. And who's gonna get fucking killed for this now? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Yeah, and you pretend to be panicked so you can go hide the fucking... You said you were going to get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers. Once you're in the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense. When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you're back in the rec room... And then while everyone was freaking the fuck out, she put it on the fucking glass. While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. It would have made noise, though. It would have made like a little tink noise as it hit the ground. No one puts something down that fucking delicate, don't make no noise, especially when you're putting it on glass. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that. So Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. And that's why you didn't bother get— Oh, because the Japanese have that big thing against suicide unless it's to regain honor, and even then... you're still kind of a bitch for doing it. Well, I mean, what was she gonna do? There was no nearby forest for her to use. Footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital piece of evidence, and yet... No, you didn't, Hina. Hina, stop it. We have to make a mango. We've got to make a big old mango. That one obviously goes there. She just slides it down, and they're just like, oh god. He's like, oh yes, my murder boner. Oh yes. Fucking Byakuya, you fucking asshole. Okay, so she comes in, and she's all spooked, and she's like, oh no, I'm gonna hide. And then Hagagakure comes in, she's like, here, have some delicious candy. And he's like, oh god, you're gonna kill me. So then he's like, oh shit, I gotta end this now. And he responds by smashing it over her fucking head. And then he's like, oh god, no, I did a murder. I did a big ol' murder. Hold on. Write Toko's name in the book, in the death note. And then get the fuck out. And she's like, oh, that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. I can't believe you would do this. So then she comes out the locker. She comes out the locker and she sees it and she's like, oh, I'm gonna end you. And she puts it back and puts it back upside down. And then she wakes up and she's like, oh god, did you just hit me on the face? And she's like, oh no, I made her pass out. Oh no, I did it bad. And then Genocide Joe wakes up and she's like, I'm a kill. I'm gonna do a kill. And it gets smashed? No, that's not it. Wait, what? Hang on. Maybe I'm wrong? No, I have the wrong one. I put the wrong one there. So, yeah. Because Toko used the queen. God, that's basically the same fucking panel. God damn, that's lame. Okay, and that one goes there. There you go, and then she's just like, I'm out, laters. Okay, and she wakes up and she's like, oh, I'm having a really bad day. I'm gonna take this out of my pocket, and I'm gonna drink it down. I'm like, Right? And that That makes sense. And she drinks it, and she's like... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, no, she drinks... Yeah, that's the one. That's her hand. Then we find her, and we're like, oh, no. And then Aoi finds it, she's like, oh, shit, hang on, let me pocket this. Let me pocket this with my pickpocketing skill. Go get everyone else. And she gets the thing. There, we got it, we nailed it. 110%, we got it. The case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. And Byakuya is like, oh man, my dick's so big about this. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there once after everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. Wait, what? But she hid in the fucking locker. Are you on meth? Are you on meth right now? What do I put here? This doesn't make any sense. She would hide in the... This doesn't make any sense. Well, what goes here? What goes here, then? She comes in... No, because I had that one. Oh my god, are they fucking reversed? Is it literally... I am getting very pissed off with this because this is the second time they've done this. This is the second time they've done this. She's looking around for a good hiding spot. Like, seriously, like, it isn't until we actually hear Makoto talk about it that we know what the context for the fucking panel is. Which means that the two panels that could be the exact same frigging thing coming out or going in doesn't matter. She found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try and kill him, so he panicked. Okay, yeah, alright, so... Bash her fucking head in and... Like, I should feel good about solving the murder, but I don't because... Like, the game has dicked me over twice now with stuff that doesn't make sense. Or could go either way. But no, I didn't fulfill their little thing, so I mean, fuck me, am I right? Brankan covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table, forged a dying message from Sakura. In that end, he wrote down a name. Imagine if he wrote down, like, Byakuya's name or something. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and face. So what would have happened if Toko just hadn't bothered to, like, show up? Because then it would be very easy to say, oh no, it was a suicide though, because Sakura hadn't taken the poison yet. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. She really should be doing a Dio pose right now. Like, she's so close. All she needs to do is throw herself back and go, Ree! And I just scared my cat. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come see the people. Come on. Come here. I just scared her by saying Ree. She doesn't like vampires. Oh no. Silly kitty. You can sit in my lap if you want. Oh, no, you want to go back on your chair? Okay. It explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set out about disposing of the evidence. Zoom! She gathered the broken Monokuma bottle shards in the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then what was Sakura's actual cause of death? So did she intend to just kill herself, like, the whole time? It was poison that Sakura herself had gotten from the chem lab. She turned on the rec room into a true locked room scenario and drank the deadly mixture. But why, though? Wouldn't she have known that that would, like, screw everyone over if we weren't smart enough to figure this shit out? Like, that doesn't gel with her character. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And then she drew her final breath. Hooray. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, and she knew knew that she'd committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the ball of poison from the ground, and while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. But that kills everyone, including her. What the fuck? And the one who went through all that effort was Mega Melons. Was you, Hina. So is she gonna get killed now? Because it was a suicide. She was just trying to take credit for it somehow. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact, isn't it? But why, though? But why, though? How are you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern with my giant dick? Oh, well, I mean, you still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated. That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case, and also why you have no friends. See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end. Yeah, no, that tends to happen when you're an asshole. Hey, where's my F? Give me an F. Hey, we got an A rank, yay. And we got 112 medals. Goody, it's a good thing they're useless. Okay, I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet. Oh yeah, that's right. You seriously forgot? I could feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever, you don't really have a choice anyway, you just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? We make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Like, he looks and sounds so fucking bored now. Who was the blackened? Who is the blackened? Hooray! It's the dead one. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try and cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died there, man. Because that's exactly what I want. You wanted to kill everyone out of spite. Oh my god, she's the ultimate blackened. She's the ultimate blackened. She was gonna kill everyone, including herself. Nani? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why. Why couldn't her be the only one that died? You don't mean you're going to take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. Really, dude? You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she— Fuck you! Come on now! Shad's brutality made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. Wait, she had a suicide note? What? Really? There was a suicide note this whole fucking time. God damn it, I'm just gonna... This actually is giving me a headache now. I'm gonna stop playing... I'm gonna stop recording after this. And... Oh boy, hopefully, like, 3 episodes is enough to fucking... give me enough time, 'cause this is giving me a headache next of how dumb it is. This is David Cage levels of stupid. This is literally David Cage shit. I don't care if I suffer for this, my fault, now you're suffering. Try to protect me, blah blah blah. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Sakura thought she was responsible, she thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. So she was going to kill herself with them? What the f... They're friends. So wait, why did she ask to meet with them then? She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... you all just smashed her head open and awakened the raging demon. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. Yeah, I mean, they're being shitty, but you're also being shitty in that you just tried to kill everyone. Fucking... This is dumb. Hina, you came. I'm glad I got to meet you. Why are you talking like that, Sakura-chan? I have a favor to ask. I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Oh, no, stop. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. And she was dead. Yeah, this is dumb. This is the dumbest fucking thing ever. I don't even have words for this is dumber than anything that happened in Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, or freaking Fahrenheit. This is stupid. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it, and I just added to the weight she had to carry. Ugh. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her to the corner, we murdered her. Fucking... I hate you. Sakura died hating all of us. No, she didn't. She actively didn't. I'm sorry to interrupt while you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here, God. I mean, do you really think of any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died? I mean, I do, because I'm a fucking telekinetic bear. Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion with her suicide note, man? Of course I know what she's thinking, because her and me... Oh, what I'm really trying to say is, don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it's really like this? What is that? Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. But he... What the fuck? What? Oh my god, he faked the suicide note. Are you fucking kidding me?